Today, Baby Mole and Silverfish would love to teach you how to take care of yourself in a tent, how to keep yourself warm, we'll say. We'll just focus on that one today. So, one of the first things that you can do is get yourself a buddy heater. It's okay, you can either get one that fits on the big white propane tank and it sort of looks like a TV satellite thing, TV satellite dish. And those are extremely warm if you have like a 4-man tent. You're going to have to keep part of that tent open. Or you could get the buddy heater, which is like, it just takes like a green tank on the side. And those ones work beautifully. And you don't have to worry because if you accidentally knock it, it shuts off automatically. So if you fall asleep with the heater going, you don't have to worry about it catching your tent on fire, which is awesome. Now, another one would be to use alcohol. Yep. You don't have to waste your beer or your wine or your vodka or anything else, but you can use those too. But you can either use this or you can use the gel hand sanitizer. The higher the alcohol content, though, of the gel hand sanitizer, the better it burns. And then you just put it into a dish. You can use metal and such. Just be very careful. Do not just set it on the bottom of your tent because it will melt through. It will melt through the tent because the heat is quite intense. And it does last for a bit. Now, we also would add like candles or some crayon wax or something like that into it too. Well, that always worked beautifully. Another thing you could do is little tea lights. And these little tea lights, we put a stone here and a stone over here, and we set a terracotta pot on top. That really warms up a tent in the wintertime especially, and they can last for a couple of hours. It's beautiful. Don't mind me here. Another thing, when you don't have much and you're really desperate because it is really cold out, if you have some of these alcohol wipes or alcohol pads, these work marvelously. They are very short lived. You absolutely must have your tent open when you burn these, because as soon as the alcohol burns off, you will get black smoke from the actual pad itself. And that smoke can cause it can cause all sorts of things, including making you cough and sputter and can't see anything and you can't breathe and all that other fun stuff. And we don't want to be doing that, not in a tent. So, the one thing they do want to teach you how to make, which works amazingly too, is a tin can, some corrugated cardboard, some birch, and crayons. You can go anywhere and get broken crayons. That's a given. Kids break crayons. Just grab those crayons. This is a perfect fire, camp stove, all of that sort of stuff, especially for beavers or cubs, brownies, sprites, or sparks, I think they're called. Any sort of youth group, anything like that. And I am going to teach you how to do it. But I don't have a tripod, so I'm going to have to do this one little bit at a time. So first, we have a cleaned out tin can. This one is probably from cat food. You can use the ones from tuna or salmon or chicken or whatever too. Strips of corrugated cardboard. We're going to wrap the cardboard in here around and around and around and around and around. And then in the very middle, we will be putting birch bark as our wick. These are all things that we can find readily out on the streets. They're not hard to find. Then I'm going to show you, I'm going to melt down these crayons. I have a pot over here with some water in it. I do it over a campfire, and I'll show you how to do that, but on a stove top, because that's what I have available right now. And then we'll take the melted crayons, and we're going to pour it all over the cardboard and such. And just keep pouring it until it comes up, and I'll show you when it's done, to a nice level. And yeah, this will burn for hours and hours and hours. So I'm going to get started, and I will show you through pictures as I keep going, okay? I hope you enjoy this.